everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you are new, hi, how are you doing? I hope you enjoyed today's episode and you decide to stay by subscribing, and always click the bell so that anytime I upload the video, you are the first one to know, okay? Thank you so much for subscribing. Our topic for today is starting small. Yes, I know it's a cliche, you have already heard someone say, but it's very important to remind ourselves that actually starting small is not a bad idea. In fact, starting small is the best thing that you can ever do for yourself, for your business, or for anything that you are involved in. So starting small means starting with what you have today, starting with the little resources that you have today. Yes, you want to get to point Z, but today you are at point A. You want to make sure that you are using every resource that you have at point A to grow yourself, to grow your business, and to grow whatever that you are doing until you reach your destination, which is point Z. It's so much better to actually appreciate your progress than having fantasy over the destination that you have not reached. Sometimes starting small can be seen as mediocrity or settling for less, and that's not true. You could start small today, but you have a bigger picture in mind. You start small, but you are thinking big, okay? So don't let anyone make you think otherwise or even undermine your small beginnings, because the big things that you are seeing today, the big and successful people, the businesses that are successful today, they started at point A. They started with the little resources, okay? Starting small has so many advantages. I'm just going to mention a few for you. Number one, starting small gives you opportunity to build a momentum. It helps you to gain confidence and traction. For example, you want to own a bakery one day, but today all you have is a small bag of flour. You are going to have to bake 10 or 20 muffins per day. Why? Because you have limited resources. And because you are starting, there could be so many mistakes that you are doing, and it's okay and it's normal, okay? But you making those mistakes allows you to actually correct them the following day. And sometimes as you are selling, you can realize if people actually love your muffins or not, if you have to switch up flavors and add some of the flavors here and there, you understand? So you are able to scale your business as it stands, okay? So it allows you to build your business or to build the momentum. You're gaining confidence as you're even correcting those mistakes or just enhancing your skill, you understand? So starting small allows you to build a momentum for your business or for yourself. Number two, starting small develops discipline. Because your business or whatever that you're doing is still small, you are going to have to focus on this thing that you are building. You're not going to let anyone distract you or anything distract you. And if it's a business, you're not going to misuse anything that you have because you do not have more money to go and buy another thing. So you are disciplined even with the little things that you have. Number three, starting small helps you to manage and minimize the risk, helping you or allowing you to refine and test your ideas. At this point, any mistake is accommodatable. You can do any mistake. You can switch ideas. Suppose you are selling muffins. You actually realize people don't like muffins, they like sweets. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to switch to selling sweets. And you're not going to be at the greater loss. Why? Because you started with a small bag of flour. Imagine if you have started with 50 kg of flour and you decide to bake all the muffins with all the flour that you have, and you actually realize that people don't like muffins as you thought in your mind. They don't like them, they're not buying them, you understand? So what are you gonna do? You have already wasted so much money, so much time, and all of your resources. But when you have started small, you are able to see if people like the product or the service, and if they don't like it, you can switch. And if they like it, you can actually increase or add more orders. And I know sometimes you can just feel in your blood as you're starting, like, I think this thing is going to make so much sales. You even start calculating profit before you even make profit. But unfortunately, that's not how things work, especially in business. So you have to appreciate starting small because it will help you not to lose so much money, okay? So don't rush to buy big batches. Even if you have enough money to start or enough capital to start your business, Just start small to test and see if that thing is appreciated or is needed in the space or in your environment or community, okay? Number 4, starting small cultivates gratitude. Yes, at this point when your business is so small, you're so grateful for the little wins. The small wins that you get, you are so grateful for them. For example, as content creators or YouTubers, anytime you get 1 subscriber, you're so grateful, especially when you are under 1,000 subscribers. Any one person following you or subscribing to your channel means a lot to you, okay? Which is a good thing. You should be able to appreciate, growth as you see. But it becomes harder when you're already big. You don't even see when people are following you. You don't really see that much, okay? So when you have started small, you are able to be grateful and to even say thank you to the people who are supporting you or your business. Number 5, starting small encourages perseverance. You are going to make so many mistakes as you are starting, and sometimes you're gonna feel like quitting because some of the mistakes, it just feels like it's too much. You understand? Because you're a small business, you're going to correct those mistakes early. Either it's customer service or packaging, problems, or something is just going wrong in your product or your service. You are able to correct that and come back better. You understand? And as your business grows bigger, you will handle the bigger challenges better because you have dealt with the smaller problems or smaller challenges at the starting stage. Number 6, starting small fosters creativity. You have little resources, so you are forced to be creative. For example, I'm a YouTuber, I'm using my phone, and I don't have a monitor. I cannot see myself as I'm speaking. I had to make a plan to say, how do I make sure that I'm in frame as I'm shooting my videos? I had to take a mirror and put it in front of me so that I can see that I'm still in frame and I can still see myself, which is beautiful. I love the mirror, you understand? So not having enough resources forces you to actually make a plan, to be innovative, to solve problems. You understand? It's not all the time that you'll have opportunity to go to the shop and buy that thing that you need. In fact, because you are starting, you don't even have money to go to the shop and buy that new thing. So starting small allows you to be creative. It allows you not to even waste money. You're not wasting money because I have a mirror. There's no need for me to buy a monitor. Okay? Number 7, starting small promotes humility. When you have started small, you understand the significance, the lessons, the importance of starting small. Even if you are now a big business owner or you have now made it big, you will not even undermine the people who are starting down there. Why? Because yourself, you have been there. Okay? Number 8, starting small will make you honor God's sovereignty. Okay? Because at this point, you are trusting God for every little thing. Every small movement, it's gonna need you to pray. It's gonna need you to ask God, Lord, please help me. At least can I do this? And I'm seeing that even in my life, that at this point, I'm relying on the Lord for everything. Technical issues, anything that needs money, anything. I'm literally relying on God, which is good. We should rely on God. But I think as you grow or when you are now bigger, because you can solve things quickly, sometimes you don't even feel the need to ask God, to give you wisdom, because you have money, you have experience, you have all that. But when you are still small, you rely on God for everything, which is beautiful. Okay? Zechariah chapter 4 verse 10 says, "Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin." Do not despise small beginnings. The Lord loves, the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. So go ahead and make the Lord happy and start that thing that you have been thinking of starting. Just start it because the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. Okay? Matthew chapter 17 verse 20 says, "I tell you the truth, if you had faith, even as small as mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. Nothing would be impossible." You do not need big faith to move big mountains. All you need is that small seed of faith. All you need is just to have a little faith. in yourself or in whatever that you're doing. Just have small faith for it, okay? You can move mountains. Nothing would be impossible. Just have that small faith, okay? And Luke chapter 16 verse 10 says, if you are faithful in little things, you will be faithful in larger ones. But if you are dishonest in little things, you won't be honest with greater responsibilities. So you might want to become big and be this big influencer or have this big business, but are you showing up for the small audience that you have? Are you showing up consistently for your business that you started? Are you really consistent with what you said you're gonna do every day? Because if you are not, then you cannot be trusted with bigger responsibilities. You cannot be trusted with growth, okay? So be faithful, show up, be consistent with the little that you have, with the little that you are entrusted with. Be faithful with it, manage it well, steward it well, okay? So that you can be trusted with greater things, with growth, okay? Thank you so much. We have come to the end of today's episode. Did you enjoy it? If you did, please drop a heart in the comment section, or you can even share your story of what you have started in this season or in this month, okay? I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye!